Is this Pokemon? That's what I think when I hear, oh, 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 oh. Sorry. I gotta do one question. I gotta do one problem first. A disposable camera? I don't trust you with one of those, Sosuke. Esumi Sosuke, Speed King. From Engine Sentai Go Onger. Something artsy. I'm afraid. What are you gonna take a picture of? Alright, what is it? Icicles. Okay. I did not mean to save the picture, but I did save the picture and now it's on my DS. Loyalty? 8 out of 10. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know, that little bit of advice you gave me? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. I'm just glad you remembered that. How about relaxing a little? But relax! Not gonna happen! Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions, Is this my voice? I don't remember. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner as it ended in the same way the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? No, I can't lose it all. Not now. I just got my girlfriend back. You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale. I can't just stand around here. I'm going to finish the investigation. Can it wait? I just took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic panties. Thanks, but I'd better get going. Save me one for when I get back. Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Junie at the detention center first, right away. No, wait. I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Ray, but I better go too. And also, I don't want to eat cookies from panties. No problem. You two be careful. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where we go from here? Wow, now, fancy meeting you here. Professor Means, what brings you here? I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. I wanted to ask him something, but first, Athena. I wanted to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me. She's calling me Athena until just now. No, I should be the one apologizing. The whole trial spiraled out of my control. Athena, don't worry, I'll bring it in tomorrow. I'll really bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence. About that, Athena, I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. Huh? I myself only just heard of this a moment ago. I need to speak good. Oh, so she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen! Not with the way he wants to do things! Junie! I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? No! Why change lawyer? Are we gonna play a game of poker? Athena, do you actually think Hugh or Robin could have committed this crime? Hugh maybe. Robin, definitely not. The body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides Junie, they were the only ones... Oh, God. Fuck. Who could move freely around the campus at that time. I'm sorry, Junie, but at this point, I can't rule them out.
I was afraid he'd say that.
Juniper's seeking a lawyer who can clear all three of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat. But what the fuck? But how can you possibly prove all the three of them are innocent? I am a result-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready. For the end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristal Means.
I really don't like the sound of that. I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too.
Alright. If that's how you really feel, we'll respect your decision. Apollo! But we want to continue our investigation. Could we ask you some more questions?
Sure. I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation?
I mind. Yes, of course. I am a lawyer after all. There's that smile again. Why does it always creep me out? Why did you confess?
Ride or die, baby!
About your confession, Junie, it's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you?
Yes. I wasn't thinking straight. I was thinking gay. All I knew was I had to help my friend.
You mean because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you're convicted of a crime?
No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend.
Why is there discord in her voice again? Could it really be that friendship between the three of them is on the rocks? God. Why are you friends with Hugh? That's my question. There's more here than meets the eye. When did you three first become friends?
Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about. We have some really cool bracelets or something. That's why Hugh's hand is like stuck in his pocket.
There's that proof of friendship thing again. Just wish it were as simple as that. We even have our proof of friendship. Yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
But the situation kind of changed recently, sorry. When the school's policy shifted to training legal professionals who produce results.
Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Court, on the other hand, had taught that finding the truth was the only valid result. Unfortunately, that clash of ideals created a rift among our students.
We had a civil war at school. At some point, we stopped talking about it. While that meant fewer arguments, it also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be.
I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. Did I just run over something? With my chair? Whoops! Oh, I didn't read the line. Juniper, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject. Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now if you could tell us about the day of the murder.
Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Was that a lie? I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room where I worked on my stage costume until 7.
That's it? You didn't go anywhere else?
No, nowhere else.
If that really were it, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. She's got to be hiding something else. Junie, do you remember this picture?
Yes, but something's wrong here.
Wrong? What's wrong?
I took this picture around 6 p.m., which was before I'd left the art room, but the clock here says it's just after 7. By 7, I'd already been working in my dressing room for some time, so there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture.
Guess we better go check the art room. Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder. Ugh, I have to ask about O'Connor. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh.
Yes, I did.
At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? That was a testimony. I remember that. She suddenly went silent. She was terrible at hiding things. Was she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6? Alright, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder?
Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30.
Around 8:30, huh? That's over an hour after the crime supposedly took place.
That's when I noticed that both stage I need to know this. That both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. It made me happy to think that after all the hard work, they were finally finished.
Oh, right. The statues that Robin made. So they were covered in white sheets? Guess I can't see it from there. Junie, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all.
I wonder if that's just like a flower? Or... Athena, I think this meeting is over. Professor Means? I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case. But it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off. He's literally admitting that he's gonna do anything. Junie! And Professor Means, I have a proposal!
A proposal?
Will you marry me, Junie? Huh? Wait, this isn't another one of your crazy... By sundown today!
Yes?
I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice... Wait a second, don't drag my name into... We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery!
What?
And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. I see. So it's come to this, has it? If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then you shouldn't need anyone else except you to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust that's okay with you too, Professor Means. Oops, I just... There are no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement.
Okay. But only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Thena. But thank you. I've been thinking of only myself this whole time.
Junie, it's way too early to thank me. But you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this. Very well. I'll see you back here at sundown. Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just she's new to the agency, so... Don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now let us meet you again later.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better go.
Okay, see you later. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner as it ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Athena, you gotta choose a different flashback. This is no time to be thinking about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what. Okay, we're leaving. Ooh, that scared me. Lecture hall. Where am I supposed to go? The hallway? Apollo, stop staring at me! Oh, here we go. Oh god, she's here.
Ah!
Is it my imagination or did something just move? Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious? I'll have you know that I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence.
I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend us a hand?
No, Athena, don't ask him for help. I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. But you needn't have asked, Caroline. I'd intend to help from the start.
You're the best prosecutor, Gavin! Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed lots of stuff yesterday. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you?
That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. I also had some tricks up our sleeve to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would have looked like this.
Oh, the plans from yesterday. What's that design on the banner there in the back? I know the scales are the school emblem, but what's with the number 6? It looks like it isn't in serious pain or something. It looks like it's in serious pain or something.
Athena. Inksnay on the Ixe. That's the governor's logo, Cloudline. Oh, and a nice pig Latin head forehead. Real smooth.
Oh, I meant it looked like the number 6 rocking seriously hard.
9, Cloudline. It's a G for governors. Not 6, but whatever floats your pretty boat. What the hell is he talking about? So where is this banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage. It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity. We had it specifically made for heavyweight high-grade cloth. Missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries aplenty to be solved, yeah?
Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was Prosecutor Gavin.
A tragedy! My face! As you can see here in the stage plans. Right here, we have a statue of me. And right here, head right statue. But little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you. Head forehead. What did I ever do to you? Actually, this statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try putting it back?
Oh, why don't we try putting it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new. I don't know if the previous line was...
Picking up the pieces of a shattered rock star? Achtung! That's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere.
Yay! Let's do this! Schnell?
Okay. Is there an investigation, or am I interrupting a German language club social event? Okay, calm down, fucking Apollo, bitch. Excuse me. Oh, hello.
Found one! A piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride.
Are you saying my pride is as fragile as plaster of Paris? Looks like there are other large pieces scattered about.
Okay, let's find what we can.
Do I need all of them? I swear to God. Oh. Bro. Oh, hold on a minute. There's one all the way out there. That's crazy.
Found another piece of the statue.
There should still be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned. I got 2 now.
It's copied. No, I don't want the school paper.
I want...
Oh no, Prosecutor Gavin! You're a complete wreck, literally! Why in the world would someone do something like this?
I don't know, but whoever did it must have felt an amazing sense of release. Can I take that as a confession? Head forehead? No. What? No! I feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her. You got it. Let's check every corner of the stage then, yeah.
Found another piece of the statue.
There should be... Oh my God, so... Ugh. It's the investigations type beat where they're gonna keep saying this until we finish. There's more? Or what? Oh, there's another one.
Found another piece.
There should be more. Okay, wait, why is this one... Why is this part white, though? Girl.
Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Hands off! I knew it. I know that voice anywhere.
Let's just ignore it. I mean, it made its wishes loud and clear.
So this is the future cardboard box technology has afforded us, huh?
Future? It's not that far off. Where else is there more? Is there more? Where? I actually... Apollo's like, there's more. Where? Where is there more? You mean Hugh or Robin? Yeah, besides Junie, they're the only ones who can move freely around the campus. Before the mock trial, that means one of them must be the killer. That's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Juniper one more time and persuade her to give us a name. Right, and that means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends.
Evidence is key. Lock and key.
Is there more under here?
There's even a prosecutor's bench. Ah, Fräulein. I can picture it now. You with your silvery singing voice and Apollo sweating bullets.
Hey, how about picturing me winning once in a while? Okay, what? Where the hell am I supposed to... What am I looking for? Hello? Is there more here?
I don't know. This is fine rock for a concert. There's fine for a rock concert, but the nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom?
Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under a starry sky, don't you think that's romantic, Fräulein? And wanting the crescent moon, and the wanting crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle.
3 days? 3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined.
So will mine, and so will mine.
Okay, so we both agree, I mean all three of us agree, that we're not going... Why is it on auto? That we're not gonna have trials outside. Wow, they built a witness stand! I really hope... Wait, the thing spins?
Hey, Clavier, can you help me out for a bit? There's nothing. Oh my god! I could go here the entire time? I'm at the jet. This looks like another piece of the statue.
Thanks, Apollo. This makes 5 pieces in all.
I think we have all we're going to find.
Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered.
I think you might want to reword that. That's goofy. Let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered. His dreams were shattered. This is so rude.
Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around.
Yeah, let's see if we can put the statue back together.
Alright, Apollo, you come over here, and Prosecutor Gavin, if you could hold this.
Wow. His hands are fucking huge.
We did it! Not bad if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? Put the statue back together, but look. What's with these left over? 2 white pieces.
It looked like they go together. Oh, there's more. And this one too.
Athena, what do you think you're doing?
Well, don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. The artist inside me wants to get out and have a good time. Piece these guys together.
Oh, well, that's. Whoa. Who is this? So, what is it? It's the Goddess of Law. Did someone say Goddess of Law?
Justine Courtney from Ace Attorney Investigations, too! What are you doing here?
I heard the Goddess of Law has made an appearance. So that means I must make an appearance. The goddess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand and the sword in the other. It's quite a feat you pull off there, Fräulein. I love that feeling after you work really hard on something. No, I knew who it was. I meant to ask what's it doing here. Not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans. Still, I could have swear I've seen this statue somewhere before. Let me open my court record. Shut up, Apollo. It does look like it reminds me of that. It's kind of geometrical and shit. Wait. Open my court record again. It looks like it was rearranged. Yeah, that's literally it. Yeah. Oh my god. The more we learn, the more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching for the stage clues. I've been worrying about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage? You mean this? It has a wire that goes off and connects to something elsewhere. Is it the art room? Oh, what's that? Oh, hey, the banner! Cool. This wire is hanging from the banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking out how it worked. So that's why the banner looks like it's out of place. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there. That's the art room over there? As in the scene of the crime? Bingo, Fräulein. It's still crawling with cops, though. Hey! Anyone in the art room? Oh my god! Oh, it's you people! Ha 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 ha! In justice we trust! Oh my god! Ah! It's Detective Fulbright! In justice we trust! That's some kind of greeting between you two? Detective Fulbright! Can you lower that banner from there? Of course! Just leave it to me! I like voicing this guy. He's so energetic. How's that? Woo! Thanks, Detective! In justice we trust! Ha 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 ha! Always glad to help! In justice we trust!
That's how I get him to do stuff for me.
So is that some kind of greeting between you two or not? Why is it like that? Looks like the banner's down now. Let's go take a look. Can we put back together Mr. Wright? Can we put him back together? Can we put Mr. Wright back together? Oh, look at this banner. I don't think it would flap very well in the wind.
An unflappable banner? Hey, I like that. Goes perfectly with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers.
It's like it was made for this very stage. Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it. Probably gonna say something in there, huh? Something fall out? Oh no, that's blood. Oh, this is how the body was moved. Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day. Athena, there are some things that have to yield to forces beyond themselves. What a cruel world we live in. What are we yapping about, bro? Hey, a scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away!
I got it! Yes! Great catch, huh?
Lovely visuals. October. Hue, 120.
Looks like some kind of note. What does it say?
October, Hue, 120. What's that supposed to mean?
A test score, maybe? It's impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score.
I don't see how even Hugh can get beyond perfect. Maybe his dad blackmailed the guy or something. Fräulein, shall we inspect the banner again now that's been unraveled? There's blood on it.
This is the emblem that's on Junie's school uniform.
Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here, just under the emblem.
This banner was on a wire connected to the art room.
Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
The stain might be from the victim's blood.
Yeah, this is how the victim was moved, I'm assuming. Great, what do I do? bit too far away to get a good look. It's a little hard to see from this angle. Let's look at it head on. What? What? But I already did. I guess we'll look at the statue. The statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. The goddess bearing scales and a sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you. Oh, this is Athena. But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. It's a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they got one. Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting for when we find our culprit. Hello? Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was a lot of poking around in such a short time. Does that mean you're satisfied? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there? That's just one segment, so it seems out of place. Looks like they were in the process of removing it after the stage was set up. But they were never finished on account of the murder. Should take a look if you think it could be important. Ooh, hey, that's a... this track looks man-made. Hey, you're right, and it looks like it starts from behind the backdrop. Maybe a muddy pro wrestler was hiding back there. Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. Looks like something was being dragged through here, and this is where it started. Yeah, but whatever it was, it's long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival. Okay. I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important. Well, that's about it for the stage. Right. No, my name is Justice. I think we better search the art room next. I think I'll hang around here for a while. Make sure to tell me once you find it, yeah? Find what? What else? The governor's banner that disappeared from the stage. You never know. Just might be connected to the case at hand. Really? Or does he just want his banner back?
Don't tell me. So in short, that's...
Hey.
You fools, it was me all along!
I forget your name. That box! It just took off running! I have a pretty good idea of who that is, as I suspect you do, too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us. The maintenance area is over in that direction. After that box! She's gonna write about me and Prosecutor Gavin. This is a new box. Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here.
I'm just an empty box. And that's what you do with them. You throw them away.
Hey, did you change boxes? I like the new look.
What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work and my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone.
God, the color. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter?
Failure as a reporter?
Oh. Come to think of it, calling her a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme.
Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I've been cast aside to waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache.
I kind of feel responsible for this, but... As our chance to probe her for information while she's vulnerable. I bet that's what you were just thinking. I can tell. What? I was perceiving that. What kind of person do you think I am? He read me like a book. That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that?
Take a look at this.
Why are you showing me a burnt up old rag? Wait, it's really hard to see, but I think that's the Gaviner's logo there. So this is the banner that just appeared? It's all burned up.
Don't look at me, I just happened to find it in the incinerator.
Incinerator? Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn her box? Should probably find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose. Yeah, this banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo. The depths of despair. Miriam, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter.
You're too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me.
Yeah, because journalism, you're supposed to only sign the truth.
Last step is going to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm gonna do it. Here it goes. 5%, 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain.
Shouldn't we stop her, Athena? Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay?
You didn't mean it?
Oh.
No, my photos! Stop! Cancel! Abort!
Did you stop it in time?
Deletion progress. 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left.
What are you gonna do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make this right. I know. Don't worry, Miriam. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. Ugh, Athena. That was cringeworthy. Hey, Miriam, check this out. You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they'll really appreciate it.
Obviously, I'm an ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact.
Oh, I know this won't make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back.
There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 as long as I live.
Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin?
Obsessed? I'm not obsessed with them. I'm lonely. I want friends. It's just, they were so close ever since their freshman year, so, well.
Athena, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I don't think that's the only explanation.
Wait a second. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam. You want in on their little trio.
How could you possibly know that?
I love it. Is her hair clips like paper or binder clips? That's one of Hugh's laptop. It had a photo of Hugh, I saw, and Robin.
My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon, a mere 17 years.
Now I really feel bad. I know. Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you.
You have a laptop I could use?
Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them.
What? Like I could ever do that.
Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop. You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like a good cop, bad cop, all rolled into a one.
Fine, I'll do it, if that's what you want.
Yay! I'll be by later to bring you the laptop.
Wait! It's not like I owe you anything, but here.
Oh, the 2 photos. Thanks. Oh, it's a set of pictures.
looks like they're setting up the stage.
Oh my god, look at you! Yes, I rolled my sleeves up to show that I'm working hard and sweating and I need cool air.
Yeah, but I took them when they were putting up the stage backdrop into place.
What, is Hugh forklift certified?
Wow, you sure have an eye for photography. What I can make out, anyway.
It's like...
These are the last 2 photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours.
Okay, well that's actually nice. Thank you.
We'll see you around, scary lawyer lady.
Scary lawyer lady. That was really impressive, Athena. What's next?
Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible.
Okay, well let's walk around and see what we can find them. And see if we can find them. First of all, I am Vegeta. Second of all, you're not Vegeta. See, look at him. He's forklift certified. So this is Robin in the process of sculpting the guy, Phoenix, right? Oh, look at them. That brace, though, that's just like a really complex binder. Hugh is forklift certified. Oh, never mind. Wait, this is Hugh? Is that Hugh? Yeah, it looks like him. Why is he wearing a orange choker? Okay, well, that's, I guess, all I needed. To get you to art room. Let's see. Oh, look at that. This goofy picture of Juniper.
Well, here it is, the art room, where the grisly crime occurred. Let's start looking.
Stop right there! This is an active crime scene! No unauthorized personnel allowed!
What? Can't you make an exception? You won't even notice where...
Freeze! I don't think so. No exceptions now. Move along. Nothing to see here.
Oh, he doesn't seem very accommodating this time. Let's try again later.
Are you kidding me? Okay, lecture hall.
Nope.
Here we go.
Hey, that's Hugh. Ah! That's Hugh over there.
Hugh, we wanted a word with you, if you don't mind. If it was Mr. Wright, then sure, but you two? Meh.
I knew it. There's a hint of discord in Hugh's voice.
You're not getting off that easily. After all, you're a possible suspect. Plus, you actually confessed in court. Whatever. So what do you want from me? But make it brief. I don't have a lot of time. And I assume you don't either. Shut up.
About your confession today. You weren't serious about that, were you?
Let's just say I had no choice since a certain lawyer failed to get the job done.
Oh.
So you're really prepared to take the blame for this? Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Put it this way, you don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession is just like that, a means to an end. Or as we say around here, the end justifies the means.
I actually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor.
Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. If you should be capable of such reasoning, or have I overestimated you? You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin.
Could Hugh and Robin's confession really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This is going to take some serious thinking on my part.
Relation to Blackquill. Wait, what?
Sure looked like Prosecutor Blackquill was twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he was using against you?
This time I actually need a flashback. I have no intention of saying anything more, now if you excuse me. Hold. I'm not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave and we just might discuss you-know-what. Oh, this. No, wait.
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about?
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. You really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you'd think I'd open up to you?
So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. Again, we have the same problem with Junie and Robin.
You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question.
About that meeting with Professor Cord on the 23rd. Why did she want to see you?
No intention of telling you. You have to force it out of me any way you can.
Why did it show me that? Professor Mean strikes again. Then again, Hugh is in the lawyer course. But didn't Professor Cord used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth?
The truth. I can be so sure it will help you solve this case. The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter.
No, you're wrong. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to defend Junie the right way, using the truth. It's the only way to honor Junie's wishes and Professor Cord's memory.
I see. Very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about the truth you're so interested in.
Hugh.
But... don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand?
What's that supposed to mean?
What a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually.
Where?
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why?
I found out she's a lesbian. Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
What are you saying?
This conversation is over. So I don't have a lot of time and I meant it. Hugh, wait! Ugh, he's gone.
He doesn't care about her anymore? Why would he say that?
That's why he was the last one to do that. That didn't go so well. Guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on his testimony tomorrow. And I'm boring of his bullshit. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation.
Right, we really don't have much time left anyway.
Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends again!
Thanks for lowering that school banner for us earlier.
Don't mention it! Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. Right. So this art room was where the murder actually occurred? That's right. You can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. Oh no. The area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. Police investigation is done, so if you want to look around and lock yourselves out.
Find anything new, Detective Fulbright?
Good question. Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet.
Sure is confident for having found nothing.
But if we're talking outside the art room, there's been a major breakthrough.
Oh dear!
Oh
dear! No, Susato, what are you doing here? Unless I find out what it is, I don't know what I shall do.
No need for the theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one.
Wow, you saw right through me, Detective. I'm impressed.
Looking to get arrested for murder via unwarranted flattery, are we? Unwarranted flattery. So what's this major breakthrough you mentioned? You want to know? You really want to know? You really?
Come on, just tell us already.
Oh, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the results of the voice print analysis back.
Voice print? You mean from this tape recorder?
Exactly. The voice belongs to the suspect, Miss Woods, beyond the shadow of a doubt. See right here, they analyzed the voice on the tape inside and out.
Okay.
And you thought the voice on the tape was saying Hugh O'Connor. Ha 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 ha.
Does the voice shouting "You're a goner" belong to Juniper Woods? The voice is a perfect match. Testing is underway regarding signs of post-record editing. Tape has about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise, requiring further testing. Okay. Cool.
Thanks for that. Good laugh, Miss Sykes.
Yeah,
person I want laughing at me. So now there's evidence of Juniper shouting you're a goner around the time of death. If we were to take this as the truth, how are we supposed to make sense of it? I don't know. I can't think of any reason why Junie would shout that in the first place. Okay, well, get the fuck out of here. Maybe I present something to you. Here. Okay, nope. Nope. And justice we trust. The goddess of law? I don't know anyone like that. Oh, yeah, I need to look at the clock. Excuse me. This is the clock that created the major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I've checked it and it's 100% accurate. Sure? How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch, see? Detective Fulbright, didn't you notice that your watch had stopped? It has. This is unacceptable. We obviously can't rely on him, so let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, detective? But... This clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Wait just a minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. But what proof do you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime? That's a good question. Wait, I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, would you agree that there is a moon outside the window, right? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sure, a nice crescent one. Like something out of a picture book. Oh my gosh! That's what this is! The picture! That's what that's doing! Oh my god! But if you look at the window in the back of the winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view had the opposite side is the school building. Oof! But what's this moon doing here? I wonder... Gavin, you said you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, aren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Isn't this the same one as the one painted on the stage backdrop? The appears right here, detective. This shows it was 6 p.m. when the photo was taken. Take that! I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where the moon in the photo came from and Juniper's true testimony. And whoa. Whoa, where does it show that? If you look right here, it will all become crystal clear. The moon's identity? Take that! They were still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. It's a big board hanging here. The size matches too. There's no picture. That's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. Back of the... That's right. And at around 6 p.m. when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front. What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall! That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in the photo? Take a good look. Are you suggesting the moon is the one? Oh my god! Are you suggesting the moon is the one on the backdrop? Exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. As you can see here, it was around 6 when the backdrop was being set in place. So the art room clock was running fast at least as far back as the day of the murder. How can I ever face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Yes, I just blew a hole in the piece of the prosecution's evidence. Ah! Okay, cool. Hey, this looks familiar. Hey, look! That's you on this mobile Apollo. A red demon. A red demon? It's more like a snake curled up around a bush to me. No, see the antenna and the yellow spots on its back? Anyone can see it's a ladybug. I guess I'll have to agree to disagree. Fine, we can investigate this further at a later date. Agreed? Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena?
I really regret bringing this up.
See, there's the cable.
Now, give me this.
There is the cable, and the thing isn't open. The window's not open.
I can see the other half of the building over there. And the squad and the stage down below.
Yeah. Supposed to be the window detective Fulbright stuck his head out earlier.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the help, Detective.
A true champion of justice always comes running to those in need.
Great. Then how about telling Prosecutor Blackwell's strategy tomorrow?
All right, let me think.
Well?
Hey, I'm not falling for that.
So close I thought I could almost taste it.
This is where the statue could have been. Hey, it's gone. Remember that statue in the school camera photo?
You're right. Wonder where it is.
Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe they could shed some light on this.
There's a paint palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room.
Looks like someone mixed up yellow and red to make orange.
I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think this is... I think this is saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. What if this is Professor Court sending us a message from beyond the grave?
Oh, what about the blob right next to it? The one with red and green?
Maybe she's implying that you need more delicious greens in your diet?
Are you saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates?
Did someone say pearly?
Oh, she's like 14 in this one now, so I gotta change Pearl's voice. Hey, this area with the rope around it. That's where we detected a large bloodstain. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by.
The fact that there's no visible blood means it was wiped up with something, right?
Right, but we were able to detect a trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing. And that,
in a nutshell, is justice! Right?
I'd appreciate it if you'd let me have the cool lines. This is knocked over.
A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. R. Newman. Wow, Robin must have painted this.
Is this Juniper? The clothes are different, but...
Oh, look, there's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Completely lacks Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Robin. I think this is plenty good myself.
Wonder what it would have looked like if Professor Court had painted Juniper.
I bet it would have been really artistic looking.
Maybe it's this.
Ooh, hold on a minute. A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. C. Court. Wow, Professor Court must have painted this.
So this is what they consider art? I really don't get it.
I swear I've seen this girl before. There's an air of fragility about her. Those pity-inducing eyes. Who is this again? Oops, her name's on the tip of my tongue. It's fucking Juniper, bro.
So this is Robin's, and this is Court's. Robin's does look pretty good, though. Okay, I'm gonna go to this use thing.
It kind of looks like there's a prosecutor's badge at the top of the statue. Oh, and I didn't want to do that.
If you look real close. Another strange, difficult to understand work of art.
Look, it has a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Really creative.
Art. Either it's too abstract to understand or as subtle as a sledgehammer. There we go.
The mock trial script was on the floor and nearby an envelope marked use. Wonder if Miriam's script was ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here, by Miriam Scuttlebutt. And the title is Rouge et Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Can take part in that mock trial if she begged me.
Oh, I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me.
says there are 3 special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring in $3 worth of fabricated evidence. Also, it says, welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the ends justifies the means. The prosecution claims that this is the script that was supposed to have been used. But scripts were selected by Professor Court considering how much she valued the truth. Oh, this is Athena! Ah! I seriously doubt she'd pick a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Oh, you have that title memorized already? Look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's already been fired. I bet Robin made it. And I bet it won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway. They deal with their own work anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color on it. It looks just like bloodstain the way the glaze dribbled onto it. Just like... bloodstains?
In justice we trust! That does look like bloodstains. We better examine it at once.
I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That must mean the body very well could have been dropped from this window. In the mock trial script, the body was dropped into a mat. Then a ball cart was used to move it over to the stage.
The maintenance area below this room is the storehouse, and the storehouse there has a mat and a ball cart.
So even though the moving of the body was carried out just like in the script, ow, the killer sure had a thing for Junie's script.
Well, what'd you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place.
Well, you're wrong, and I'm gonna prove it in court. Okay.
Isn't that a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here.
Let's see. Looks like everyone from the judge course submitted one.
The victim Constance Court was the Fine Art Club's advisor. So she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other studies. This isn't where I'd keep a bunch of scripts, but I'd wager that's how they wound up here.
Poor stressed out, overworked Professor Court. I know exactly how that feels.
It must be because your desk always looks like a tornado hit it.
You want to talk, Apollo?
Me? What about Mr. Wright?
Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency.
Not a bad idea, Athena.
Well, that's all I can do, can I?
Oh, there we go.
Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reeled the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here.
Professor? No. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of the broken statue.
So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone.
Ugh. I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial? In justice we trust. It's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned that the clock had been 1 hour fast, means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. I wonder what the main argument will be about now. How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. I believe I have my own plans too. Oh, does he now?
Detective Fulbright.
Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation.
No, I wasn't going to ask you about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin.
Oh, you mean Mix Robin Newman? They were just here a moment ago. And they mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall. Okay.
I think, do we want to use they, them pronouns for Robin? I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Video.
Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall.
Right, let's go.
Oh, should we go back to Clavier? Yeah, we should go back to Clavier and give him the banner. Sorry, my guy. Hey, Clav. I hate to tell you this, but why are you carrying a sooty mess of fabric around?
Yeah, about that. This is kind of hard to say, but...
This is the banner you've been looking for. It was found in the incinerator. What? This ash and cinder? That's all that's left?
Somehow, I don't think this was a random act of vandalism.
It'll no doubt bear some relation to the case at hand. Sure, this is a challenge directed at me and the Governor fans everywhere. Mark my words, Cloudline. I will find the perpetrator behind this crime.
Great, thanks. Does he mean whoever burned the flag, or the professor's killer? I'll just cross my fingers, hope it's the right one.
Okay, so that's all I wanted to show you. Lecture hall. To talk to Robin.
There they are. Robin!
Hey, Robin! Oh, Athena, Apollo! I don't know what voice to give you. What are you watching there? Oh, it just happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right?
There it is again. Professor Mean sure has a lot of influence around here.
Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me?
Sounds great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first?
Sure. I'll tell you anything you want to.
About your confession today, why'd you do it?
Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible.
Right.
My name is Newman, actually. Right as the other guy.
The ends justifies the means, so you're a follower of Professor Means too.
Professor Means is a wonderful teacher. As was Professor Court. I like them. B-O-T-H. They brushed that one off like a pro. With that style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. What? Why? I want to be an artist! That's what I really want, man! But no! My parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor! Hey, this sounds familiar.
But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash.
With me, sign up. One second. I gotta... Where's my heart emojis on my phone? What? Dun 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 dun. Gotta be honest, this music is quite a vibe. I am vibing with this music. Okay, well I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose so, but that doesn't make what they did right.
Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell.
That's right. You made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you?
No. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Both of them. It's just a formality. Sorry, there's a bug. But can you prove you're making the Apollo, we can prove they were... Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now? No, that's not what I meant.
Both Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m. Neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing.
God, I hate that. That's so funny. Could one of them really have murdered Professor Court? I don't believe so. Have there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're biologically a girl? No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. Okay, I'm just gonna use you. And just today, I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. You love this case? Well, they must really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes! That's why, Athena, I simply must have this. This and this by any means possible. What? But this is evidence we needed for the trial. Sorry, but no can do. Oh, don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please. Pretty, please. Oh, darn it. Anyway, thank you again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out. The snatch? Sounds like a new lead. Hugh. There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests. And reporting it all to one of the professors. Why would anyone do that? Officially, I heard it's to seek out misconduct amongst the student body. A rumor has it grades were being bought and sold through the surveillance network. That's bribery. The situation in Theme's Legal Academy is worse than I thought. Well, all of this is important stuff. I want to ask about that thing in the art room. I'll have to present some evidence to show her what I'm talking about, though. What are you talking about? Robin, I just remembered something I wanted to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what that is? Whoa! Look at that unique artistic sense! That has to be one of Professor Court's creations, man! Professor Court's artistic sense? Professor Court's artistic sense. That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very in other words, it's weird and all over the place. Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it? That statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice? Professor Court had planned on placing it in the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try fixing it somehow. So this is the statue in its proper state? You bet! Just look at that wild silhouette! It's so C-U-T-E! I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Athena? The Lady Justice you put back together on the stage. Oh, right. I didn't realize it before because it was in pieces. But before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. But what in the world was it doing on the stage? Oh, I think that covers it. Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? Sure, sounds good to me. So how do you want to watch it? All classroom desks at the school have their own built-in computer, you know. Wow, this place is definitely a lot cushier? Yeah, than I thought. I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech. Do you show me? Oh, cool. Oh, hey, that's like Athena's Themis Academy uniform. Whose speech is this? Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Oh, that sounds like Professor Means. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival will begin shortly. Is the camera like this the whole time? Yeah, it's in a fixed position in the front of the stage. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teacher speeches always make me so sleepy? Let's just skip to the end of the speech.
Oh, hi, Juniper.
Now let the mock trial begin.
Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot?
Looks to me like she caught right in front of the camera. Juniper was also in charge of the audio. Oh my god, someone else cover this stuff. She's the defendant.
Even though she's already playing the part in the mock trial itself?
She had to do it to keep the script details a secret. She was all over the place that day. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. The music?! Oh my gosh. We need a courtroom DJ.
Okay. Ooh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like.
Looks like there's a judge's bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. What about those balconies with the professors' names on them? Those are faculty seats. Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's fast forward this bit. And that's where the defendant is definitely guilty! Ah, that was me! Can you tell? Objection! A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so.
You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird.
Cut me some slack. It's my first time reading that script. I think Juniper's going to speak next.
I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it.
Oh wow, what an emotional performance. She put a real actress to shame. Shame.
Wait, could you go back and play that scene again?
You really think that's necessary?
I didn't do it! I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it.
Stop, did you hear that? I think you're onto something. Let's play that last part again. I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about?
I think this piece of evidence should explain it. Time to show Robin a piece of evidence that links the line we just heard to the case.
Is it this one? Maybe the voice print? Because this is new. That's it? I don't see the connection.
Oh, right. What was the connection again?
Come on, Athena. I know you know.
You do? I do? Really?
Okay, so it was the tape and not the analysis. Okay, fine. I'm sure you remember this.
Oh, I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you.
You're a goner. The voice and performances do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening.
It's just a possibility, but if the voice on the tape is really a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated.
They didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the gender? Yeah, absolutely. The gender of the voice became so important. And if the real killer had foreseen that gender would become a key in today's trial, he would have tried to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female.
So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect.
I don't actually believe it's Hugh, despite all the times I said, "Wait a second! No way!" Professor Means credo is ends justifies the means. The ends justify the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took the words to heart would fabricate evidence. We need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Okay. Allow me to assist you with that. It's probably... Oh no, it's you! Allow me to assist you with that!
Prosecutor Gavin! At least make some kind of noise so that we know you're here.
Let's go big or go home with rockstar entrances, Fraulein. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you results as soon as I can. I trust that would be alright?
Very much so, thanks!
Ha! And he's gone, just like that. Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. Isn't it about time we head over to the detention center?
I think Junie will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence, but...
Will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known this is what I'd find. Okay. Here we go. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation. I see. Very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver today.
Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's up. It'll be getting dark soon, so...
Junie!
You must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and...
No, wait! You have to listen to me!
I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're going to say, Athena.
Junie, you're promised. We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery. And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear.
Okay, but only if it's the real truth.
So please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. The voice in this recording has proven to be yours, Junie. In the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who'd benefit from faking a voice recording would be Hugh.
But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me.
This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you and Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious?
Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. Hugh is a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble.
Wait, Athena? My bracelet reacted just now. It did? But why? Junie, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said?
Oh, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. Hugh is a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble.
I'm sure of it. She's lying. Okay, here we go. Forgot that I have to press R or something. She's lying. Here we go. Yeah, the outlines of these characters are solid black and very thick. And in Daigakute, it's not that. Okay, your hands stayed the same. So, let's go to your eyes now. Hugh is very similar to Sebastian right about now. Okay, I don't think it's her face. I don't know where else to look. And always when probably never causes trouble is what I'm looking for. Okay, but I don't see anything. Oh my gosh, this is really hard. Maybe it's here? I'll just look at her hand again and see if anything happens. He never causes trouble. Okay, but her hand's not doing anything. Sorry, I'm staring at you for an uncomfortable amount of time, Juniper. I don't see anything. I don't get it. Oh my gosh. Oh, where am I supposed to look? I feel like this would have been me with Kristoff had Official not been there. I don't get it. Nothing changes. Oh, her thing's moving. There it is.
Gotcha.
Damn. I didn't know it was gonna be her clothes. Juniper, you started coughing. Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. And when you said, "and never causes trouble," a cough escaped and made your scarf flutter. As for why you were stressed, it's because you were lying. Junie, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties into the secret about yourself.
A secret? About me? I don't understand.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret, which means he must have felt betrayed by Junie, making her...
An accomplice? Or the snitch? Oh, maybe it's the snitch. You were Professor Court's snitch, weren't you? That makes a lot more sense. There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests, and reporting it all to one of the professors. And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about Hugh you'd rather forget.
I don't know what you're talking about. Junie, please, stop hiding things from me.
I hate having to force things out of you like this. Can we get Means out of here, though? He's still here, so...
Looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. Time to review the evidence and see if I can prove my hypothesis. Was there something that proves Junie's a snitch and Hugh's connection to the case?
That proves Junie is the snitch and Hugh's connection to the case. What am I supposed to present? Here, Hugh scrap. I'm relieved to see it. No. This. Oh yeah, right here in Professor Court's planner it says, routine report. I believe this is meant to be when the snitch would report into Professor Court. I also believe Professor Court planned to meet with Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put two and two together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense, only if you're the snitch, Junie.
Forgive me. Forgive me, Thina. I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected you from the start.
You did? No, this is surprising.
I'm so sorry. I talked about friendship so much, but I've been a terrible friend.
Juniper, I don't have that special kind of hearing that Athena does, but I don't need it to sense the pain you're feeling inside. And its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right?
Apollo.
Please, Junie, tell me why you suspected Hugh. I have a feeling that will be the key to getting to the bottom of this whole case. What exactly was your role as class snitch?
Professor Court had told me how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice.
The dark age of the law, huh?
She didn't want any more of her students going astray like that. But a few others at the Academy shared her view.
I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic. She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she?
I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about.
And the report session in her planner in the one from October 22nd was a part of that?
Yes, that's when I reported Hugh to Professor Court.
She snitched on her own friend?
I had accidentally overheard Hugh talking.
What did you hear?
He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents.
What were they talking about?
Something about having paid money for good test scores.
God fucking damn it. When I said he was just like Sebastian the Best, without the parent who pays and blackmails people, I did not want that to happen. That's not. He's just like Sebastian the Best, but as a defense. Oh my god.
I only overheard him talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to.
What? That's bribery. He was buying his way through school. And if that's the case, so... Okay, the difference between Sebastian and Hugh... Well, one, Sebastian was 17, and it was his father, the Chief Justice at the time. Or, I guess, PIC... Prosecutorial Investigation Committee. Yeah, PIC Councilman Chairman or something. And, yeah, so he was, like... trying to say that, or no, Blaze the Best, without Sebastian knowing, was like threatening and blackmailing and influencing the professors and stuff to get Sebastian good grades and top of his class and whatever. And that was without Sebastian knowing. So Sebastian genuinely thought he was like really smart and whatever, because he was getting good grades and he was top of his class, and he didn't know that his dad had done that for him. Hugh, it seems like he is like top of his class again, and he's very arrogant, just like Sebastian is, but he knows that probably maybe his parents are the ones that are blackmailing or bribing for bribing the professors for good grades. So, oh god, Hugh. Well, at least I had a good, like, at least it was good that I said, like, oh, I don't like Hugh. Because, oh my god! Are you kidding me? What is this guy? Hugh was buying his way through school. And if that's the case, then that evidence that always seemed out of place might actually be about his secret. That evidence that always seemed out of place actually be about his secret. This?
Take that!
We found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what the number meant by the time, but now I'm hearing about bribes. That's how much you paid. Must mean that a bribe of 120 grand was to be paid in October. 120 grand? Oh my god! Where did you get grand from? Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. What's more, look at this mark. It's the same mark. That same mark is on the pages of Professor Court's planner. Hey, you're right.
Wait. Why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? You don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was...
It's just a possibility at this point. But it may indeed have been Professor Court.
But...
That's impossible. She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of accepting bribes. Like I said, it's a possibility. But a rather good one. Oh, that's Athena. Whoops. Maybe their private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery... being exposed. And what started out as a little argument soon got out of hand. It's not your fault, Junie. Anybody would have suspected Hugh if they knew what you did.
No! I don't believe that alone would driven him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected Hugh.
You've got to be kidding me. There's another reason?
I just don't like him.
I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial. Oh, so she's finally ready to talk about that.
Then when I saw him in his... Athena...
Junie, are you alright? Try to relax and tell me what happened.
I never wanted to see what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands...
They were bloody, weren't
His
they?
hands were
Oh.
dripping with blood.
Holy shit. His hands were dripping with blood. What? But why? What am I going to do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer, but my mind keeps telling me he is. No matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. What am I going to do? He's... I can't take this anymore. Tina! So she hid the fact that she'd seen Hugh and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Junie, it must have been terrible holding all of that in. But it's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise for one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Means. My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I'll be watching from the gallery. I shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now if you would excuse me.
Tina, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it.
Don't worry. We already know what the prosecution's key piece of evidence is a fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free. I wouldn't have it any other way. We should be all ready now. What could possibly go wrong this time? The killer's not actually Hugh, maybe. Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I'd better be imagining it. Okay, theory time. Okay, theory time. I believe, I wish I could open the court record right now. I believe, I have a really nagging suspicion that it's Professor Means who's the culprit. I believe that he was the one taking the bribe for Hugh. And that, what's her name? Court found out, and she talked to Hugh about it and asked how much and whatever. And Hugh got mad and, is not friends with Athena anymore. And then, Court wrote down, because it says October and Connor and then 120. So I believe that's like how much Connor is paying. I think it's how much Connor's paying. O'Connor, that's the name. Because it was ripped out, I'm assuming that it was Means who figured out that she knows and killed her for it. And then Hugh walked in on the murder. And he was like, oh my god, what the hell happened? I'm not sure if he saw Means kill her or not. I'm assuming no, because he's pretty normal about stuff. So, and then, so Means killed her. Hugh walked, Means, let me phrase this better. Juniper figured out that Hugh was bribing people, so Court talked to Hugh about bribing people, and then, Means found out that Court knew about the bribe, so he killed her. Then Hugh walked in and saw a dead person and got blood on his hands, and so that's why he was like traumatized and walking down the hallway like that with and yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's my theory. I believe it's Means. The means justifies the ends. I don't like that. This is Ace Attorney. We're fighting that exact notion. That's the point of us is, well, I guess because I've played Daigakuten too much. Because I played Daigakuten too much. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be looking at this, huh? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be looking at this. Because I played Daigakuten Saiban too much. It was like the fact I don't want here. I want the orchestra hall. Gakuten Saiban was all about finding the truth. Let's not do this one, huh? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that because I played Daigakuten Saiban, and it was all about fighting the corruption and stuff. And this happens in other Ace Attorney games too, like Von Karma and Apollo Justice even. Which was figuring out the truth, whether it hurts your case or not. That's the theme. The theme present in Daigakuten Saiban was, should Ryunosuke reveal the truth? Should he reveal the truth? Even if it will hurt the people that he needs to protect. And the thing is that the answer is yes. It doesn't matter if they win the court case or not. It just matters if they reveal what actually happened, the truth, in court. And that's how the professor's case is resolved. And that's how Albert Hairbrain's case was resolved and stuff. So yeah, it's very important to me when I'm playing Ace Attorney, and the characters keep bringing up whether the end justifies the means, or should I really reveal the truth if it finds us guilty or something. And that's yes, the end does not justify the means. No, never will. And you should always reveal the truth, and especially in this case, because I know Athena has some sort of trauma unresolved that involves Simon somehow, and that's definitely gonna be in turnabout for tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that, and it's gonna be the fact of, should we reveal the truth if it's gonna hurt Athena or hurt Simon? And this is why I wrote C, because literally she's the embodiment of like telling people that this is what they need to do, or telling people that it will hurt. Those trombones are powerful, bro. Yeah, so this is why Daigakuten Saiban is still my favorite games of all time. Just because of the story and how it's close cut and not extremely long. Even though it's really long. But, yeah, I think, a key change? Nice. It's... The Dark Age of the Law is it's never gonna go away, especially in Ace Attorney, because there needs to be some sort of conflict in order to resolve. First of all, because it's present in every game, I'm pretty sure. In the original Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, Von Karma, he was a corrupt prosecutor. Justice for All, Phoenix was literally... Yeah, Phoenix was, blackmailed, I guess, into defending on guard and getting an acquittal, but they eventually managed to resolve that by turning his own, I guess, trial thing against him. I just realized I was talking in the wrong part of the mic. Oh, hey, Nayuta. He's a percussion. Of course he is. What's next? In Trials and Tribulations, corruption in the law. Well, I suppose there's the fact that Godot managed to become a prosecutor while Edgeworth was away as district prosecutor. Also the fact that Dahlia was able to get away with a lot of her crimes through the law, and even if she can be punished by the law during Bridge to My Turnabout. Yeah, she's dead, so there's not much she could have done there. Investigations 1, I don't know much about, but I'm assuming it has to do with Callisto Yu and Sheena and Kay's father, who died, and I'm pretty sure Callisto Yu killed him. Lawyers, am I right? And then she got away with it. Until, like, a few years later. Investigations 2, Blaze the Best, obviously. He was previous chief prosecutor, and he was, PIC chairman. Apollo Justice, corruption in the law, was fabricating evidence, and Christoph Gavin. Dual Destinies, we're playing through right now. Spirit of Justice, I believe it has to do with something in Kurine? I don't know much about Spirit of Justice, except for the fact that Nayuta's there, and Apollo needs to eat his hamburgers. The next thing I know... Oh hey, Simon plays flute! No! Why? Why do you associate me with him? Daigakuten 1, Corruption in the Law, it kind of goes with Daigakuten 2 because it's a duology and it's the same story. The corruption in the law in the first place, in the first game, has to do with McGilded and Gregson and government secrets. And then it leads to the mystery of Miles Strongheart and the case of the Professor and Barrick Van Zeeks and the Reaper, I guess, altogether. So there's a lot of stuff going on with, like, corruption in law in that, world. I guess you could also count Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton, as there's also a bit of corruption in law in there, meaning as the trial, like the supreme, like the justice system that was put in place for Labyrinthia is extremely false, and it's all fabricated. The entire thing is fabricated. The town, the people, the culprits, the prosecutors or inquisitor, the defense, the judge, the law, the people at fault. Literally everything is fabricated. So I guess except for Eve. Not really. No, not really her. But so much of it was. Oh, cool. Literally the entire thing was fabricated.
Good thing I was there to reveal the truth. Luke Triton and Professor Layton.
And we're just gonna enjoy this right now. So yeah, corruption in law. Without corruption in law, Ace Attorney I don't think would have a solid storyline of any sort. I mean, it happens. They're able to have good storylines without corruption of law being the prominent topic. But it's a really big driving force for this small little agency. This small agency to tackle, especially since they're very underpaid. So, yeah. We gotta finish this one. What else do they have? Good dough.